received an email 2 days ago. Oh, actually, no, it was yesterday. It was after we were talking about, I believe it was yesterday, we were talking about now that the new year is coming up, we often become a bit more introspective and review how we've lived, how we functioned in the past year, and thus make plans or set intentions for how we want to live the coming year. After that, I believe that was yesterday we had that. I shared my opinions on that. But, anyways, after that session, I received an email, and the person was asking about how to find their purpose. They want to spend some time in reflection, they want to set intentions for the year coming, and they asked me a number of times what or how can I find my purpose. And I was able to share my thoughts. And in sharing my thoughts, I thought there was something that I could share here as well in today's session. And the first thing is, we have to, in my own opinion, be done with the idea or using the word, the term, purpose. When we use the word purpose, we get into trouble. Purpose has a very interesting connotation, right? A hammer has a very specific purpose. A drill, a screwdriver, has a very specific purpose. And outside of that usage, whether it's a hammer or a screwdriver, that particular tool cannot be used for anything else. It can only be used as a hammer and nothing else. So when we look at ourselves as, or when we couch the terms of our being and our existence in terms of purpose, we put ourselves in a box. We force upon ourselves a level of rigidity and solidity where there's no room for growth. There is no room for a broader understanding of our being, because a hammer is a hammer and will always be a hammer. So do not use the term purpose. I have to find my purpose. I similarly don't like to use the term meaning, but meaning is not as bad as the word purpose. If you want to use the term meaning, that's perfectly fine. In fact, there's a wonderful book by Viktor Frankl, literally entitled In Search of Meaning. It is an excellent book. I always recommend, highly recommend for people to get that book, read that book, and to refer to that book on a annual, if not biannual basis, once or twice a year, to read that book. It's a brilliant book, and even as a spiritualist, it's worth becoming familiar with the ideas and the concepts that he writes about. And he talks about meaning and how everything in life can be can have a meaning. We can draw meaning from absolutely everything in life. It doesn't mean, that's another thing, the idea that everything in life has a reason. You don't have to go that far to find the reason in everything that happens to you in life. That is something that is up for more philosophical debate. I personally believe that yes, because I believe in the law of karma, that everything that happens to me, every situation I find myself in, is tied to something that has happened in my past. But I subscribe to the law of karma. You do not have to subscribe to the law of karma to find meaning in even things that really seem to have absolutely no use on the face of it. You can find meaning in any situation in life, in any circumstance you may find yourself in. But you have to find that meaning. In order to find meaning in such things, there must be a level of understanding of oneself. The word I like to use is mission. Unlike purpose, mission does not have that rigidity. Mission does not lock one into a fixed mode of existence because a mission can change over time. A mission can be accomplished and one can go into a new, different mission. And this more reflects the reality of our life. We go through stages in life, and in various stages of life, we are obliged to do different things, but we also take up different and we move towards, we grow and develop towards different proclivities, interests in life based on our emotional, psychological growth, but also based on the physical environment in which we find ourselves. So mission allows for growth, for development, for change, for maturity. Whereas purpose, if we get locked into an idea of my purpose, then it leaves very little room for emotional, psychological, and personal growth. So seek mission. Use the term finding my mission, understanding my mission. In finding and understanding our mission, whether or not we believe in God, let's say, for example, you may be an atheist. If you're not an atheist, if you're a spiritualist, if you're a person who believes in God, then your belief in God, be it Jehovah, Allah, Christ, Buddha, Krishna, other gods, your mission is going to reflect that belief in those various gods or your religious understanding. But you do not have to have a religious belief, or you do not have to subscribe to a religion in order for you to find your mission. So an atheist, an agnostic, can, of course, very easily find their own mission in life, but it is also based on their beliefs, whether their beliefs are religious or not. The key to discovering one's mission or identifying one's mission at any given time and remaining connected to that vision hinges on our belief, whether it's a religious belief or not. Belief is the key. What we believe in, understanding what we believe in, taking our beliefs and looking at them both emotionally, what they mean to us emotionally, and critically as well. Those beliefs will form how we see our mission. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about beliefs. Shraddha is the word. Shraddha is oftentimes translated as faith, and it certainly means faith, but it also means, particularly in this context, it has a connotation of belief system, belief structure. The chapter in the Bhagavad Gita is called Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga, the three types of Shraddha, or basically the three types of belief structures, or the three influences that affect our belief structure, our worldview. They are Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. I don't want to go too far down that line. But I'm saying all that to say this, that as we go into the new year and we seek to engage in some measure of introspection and develop our intention for the coming year, what you believe matters. Seek your purpose. Seek your mission, even if it's only short term, the next 6 months, year, or two, or in a particular area of your life. But your belief system matters. Your world view matters. So in order to uncover your mission, to understand your mission, to connect with your mission, you're going to have to uncover and know your beliefs. What do you believe? What is your world view? If you get clarity on what you believe, if you get clarity on your worldview, understanding, uncovering, identifying, and then connecting, living your mission becomes that much easier. So think mission, not purpose. Think mission. And then critically examine your belief systems. Oftentimes, our belief systems, not oftentimes, our belief systems are given to us by our parents, by our family structure, our social community, how we were brought up. Those belief systems may be, I don't want to use the word good or bad, advantageous or disadvantageous to our development. Scrutinize. This is what introspection is all about. Understand the belief systems that we have been, or that have been forced upon us, that have been part of our upbringing. If you are a spiritualist, if you are a yogi, if you believe in God, understand your belief systems in relation to God as well. Because oftentimes, most often, our belief systems in relation to God can also be advantageous or disadvantageous. Just because we're believing in God, in fact, oftentimes because we're believing in God, in an erroneous fashion, we cause more harm than good to ourselves and others. Because we don't critically view, investigate, observe our belief systems. So we should not just take this opportunity, the fact that it's the turn of the year. It's the fact that it's the turn of the year and we have this, generally it's a social, I wouldn't say emphasis, but it's a social norm to review and be introspective about our past life and how to live our life with intention for the coming year. This is a wonderful opportunity to investigate, to observe, to spend time understanding our belief systems, our worldview, to understand what parts of our belief structures, what part of our worldview is disadvantageous, has been disadvantageous in the past, or has been advantageous. And then taking that understanding and from there identifying, uncovering our mission, not purpose, mission. For those of us who are Vaishnavas, it is actually even more difficult. Because as Vaishnavas, we are guided by the teachings, at least for, I'll speak for Bhakti Yoga Vaishnavas. Well, I wouldn't say that. Many people are guided by the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. But Vaishnavas also have a particular responsibility, and that is the same responsibility that, for those Vaishnavas who are listening, Jai and Vijay. I won't go into the story of Jai and Vijay, but they were two gatekeepers in Vaikuntha, the abode of the Lord. Their responsibility is to facilitate others to realize and come closer to the Lord. So as Vaishnavas, we already have a unique mission, and that is to always be concerned about the facilitation of others towards their spiritual realization and the spiritual development and growth towards the Supreme. That will always be there. So that is already a fundamental layer of our life's mission. But how does that manifest between each and every Vaishnava is what we have the opportunity, the duty and the opportunity, indeed the privilege to uncover. How do I execute that aspect of the mission in my life? Because of the unique person I have, the qualities I have, the weaknesses I have, the strengths that I have, the faults that I have. How does that mission manifest, or how do I manifest that mission in my life? So let's spend some time in Japa, because Japa is a wonderful way of clarifying, purifying the consciousness so that we can take that deep dive into understanding and pulling apart our belief structures, right? Understanding our belief structures. That we, in all honesty, do not spend enough time understanding. We go through life quite literally not taking into consideration the influences of these strongly held beliefs. And we make these decisions haphazardly, instinctively, based on a belief system that we have not examined. So we're going to chant Japa this morning and ask for purification from Krishna so that we're able to get some clarity on the belief systems we have. Gain some clarity, some examination of these belief systems so that we can choose with intention how we're going to live the coming year. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Have a wonderful day. I shall see you tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Hari Hari.